coming by. I appreciate the work that y'all have already done. I appreciate Hoss's work in trying to get this thing together, and we're all on the same page. We want to get what's best for our kids, and we want, you know, when they took our high school out there, they took our community out, and we're going to put it back. Okay? Thank you. Next on the agenda, and you guys don't have to hang around for all this if you already have. We'll just let you file out there. Next on the agenda, we have Mr. Rudy Thomas regarding cellular service, I guess around Samarico or somewhere, huh? Welcome, Rudy.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all help. A year ago, we tried to get something done with this. Got away. Highland Towers was trying to put the tower in Gribblesville. That contract was on Buster's Towers property, if I'm wrong. That contract is about up. That was in '09, and it was reserved that for $100 a year. And I'm assuming that August, am I right, Charles? Close enough, but it will be over with. How many people at this desk have cell service? Everybody? Kinda. You have not?
Well, I'm up on top of the hill next to Julian, so yeah.
Everybody has it. There is an artery going from Hamlin to Allen Creek that there is no cell service. It's very much needed.
Yeah, it's very out here.
I know. It is. Even my house I can't get. But I would like to approach you all and see if you all could help us get cell service. I went as far as get this to you, H&G Energy, which is Old Pennzoil, has offered property, put a site, or put a tower on. At no cost, $1 one time. No charge monthly or whatever. They have spoken to Highland Towers and David McClure, and they're in favor of doing this. It would help a lot of business people, the school system, especially. And I think we need to see what's going on here. I've got a letter here where AT&T, Verizon, they want to see you all write a letter to them, and everybody else. I see a lot of people from Allen Creek and Sod and Gribblesville in the audience, where they can write letters to these people and try to get something going. But it has been put on hold now for over a year, and it's time to, before something drastic happens, that we need to do something about communication.
What we just kind of bring you up just where we're at on this. A few months ago, I got with Alan Holder, because AT&T had come in and going to put a tower out back here, and I asked him to check with him on, you know, as far as these other areas. We sent a letter, at the direction of the commission, I sent a letter to all elected officials, delegates, state senators, governor, and both our U.S. senators, requesting a letter of support for cellular service in Lincoln County. The two areas I identified were the Route 10 area above West Hamlin through into Chapmansville. And the other area was over Smurkle Mountain that I put in the letter. So we have that already. They are sending letters of support back to us. I have all the delegates' letters, I think, now. I'm waiting on the other letters. Our plan is to, of course, what I'm going to ask for here in a little bit is a motion to send these people a letter from us. Okay. But what we planned on doing, Alan and I, once we got all the letters of support, was go to AT&T headquarters and talk to them about it. And, but, you know, I'd rather do it, if we do it without going to AT&T headquarters, I'm all fine for that. But I do think this is the two areas that we identified were those two areas I mentioned, and Samerico was one. This is
Okay, do
one.
you know where their headquarters is?
It's in Virginia, I think.
Van Allen, Virginia?
Yeah, and,
At Verizon?
and we are planning on going there personally and addressing this situation with him if we don't get something resolved ahead of time. I've also instructed to talk with the contractor that was gonna put this one in over here and what they were gonna pay us for it, and ask them to look at these two sites, and that we wouldn't, because they were willing, I think it started out paying, say, $850 a month for this out here.
Whatever. Good.
And Alan says maybe up to $1,300 a month.
You won't have to pay this company anything.
Well, what I'm saying is if these carriers can save money, you know, not having to do that, then they're a lot more likely to go into places and put up towers. They say it's extremely expensive to put one of those things on them or whatever, but what we did in our letters saying that both, it wasn't just a convenience type thing, it was a safety issue in those areas of Samerico and over on Route 10. If somebody runs over the hill, and there's not a house around, they can't call anybody. And we know how important it is to get to people that have injuries within the first hour. So this is the way we're directing our as far as our what we're looking at as far as getting an answer from them. But what I'd like to do now is entertain a motion that we go ahead and send these people letters stating our support for cell tower coverage in the Samerico area. Is there a second?
On that letter that you sent, could you get me a copy and mail it to me?
Sure, no problem. Can you do that, Mary? Is there a second? Okay, is that an all yes vote? Yes. All yes. So we'll send them a letter. I'll have Mary get you a copy, okay?
Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. This is something that is needed there. And like I say, the other area we identified was the Route 10 area there. So it's something I would hope that and we have talked amongst ourselves, and we would hope to get a cellular coverage on Samerico Mountain as well as over on Route 3 somewhere, Route 10, somewhere between Ranchland and Harts in that area, at least in the Harts area. We're looking at population coverage and things like that, and the Harts area is, I think, the biggest population center that doesn't have cell coverage in the county. So, you know, we have to address that, I think.
304-524-2004.
And then I'll call you.
I'm sorry.
I'll call and get your address.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming by.